So it's another day and more purchases from the Eastern Bloc for the E36. This one's quite easy, it's sunroof delete, nice and light. I think that's going to save me about 30 kilos, and it's quite good for making it look like it's not got a sunroof. You still got the mouldings, but might be able to smooth those over. This is the exciting package. This is the one that really finishes off the build, sort of, or defines it. It's quite embarrassing actually, because it got delivered to my desk at work in front of everyone, and I forgot how big it was, and I had to transport it on the tube, which was a bit of a nightmare, but oh well, it's here and it's not that heavy. But I'll open it. So here it is from the back. It's got the lip. Again, I'm surprised by the quality of this. It's quite sturdy. I was expecting it to be really flimsy. I guess they've got better at them, you know, the more they've made. But obviously it's another thing how it fits. But yeah, I'm impressed so far. I'll show it from the side, or from the front rather. So yeah, that's pretty cool. What else? So on these original lightweights from BMW, you can see they've got these risers. So this is what makes it look really high up in the air. But from the factory, I think they came, you know, just this top section bolted to the bottom, and then I think in the boot there was a series of like modifications you could do to the car. So they couldn't sell the car with these modifications, but you could add them again. I think they've ordered your warranty, so you call these risers. They're pretty cool. It comes with all the bolts as well, which is a massive help. Just can't wait to put it on the car, and that as well. But this is the main part of the build. I really just need the stickers now, or the decals, and oh, this will be so good. So it needs priming, and it's already pretty rough, so the paint should stick quite well. And then yeah, it's really progressing, this build, so stay tuned for more. So it's another day and it's not raining. It's been really annoying, you know, living in South East London and it actually raining when it never rains. But anyway, free day on the car. That's what the E36 is looking like. Gonna do the final preps of getting the primer down. What else? Sort of the body stuff like the wing, and then primer it. So let's get to it. It's actually quite simple to fit the wing because the base plate detaches. So get the base plate nice and straight, and then you just drill through the holes. Well, you can make a mark first and then just drill straight through them. And that's it with it half bolted down in a nice and flush. It's a really good finish. Just needs to be white now. Well, that's got me motivated again. Really good. Just before I get into this, if you're a professional painter or body shop guy, just ignore this or look away. It's not perfect, but I am painting outside. It is a bit cold, but the car's pretty much one evening standard later. It's fully taped up. Just going to do the wheels when I get to them. Like I said, it's not going to be a perfect job this. I've got some hardener, kind of speedy hardener, just to make sure it dries a bit quicker or hardens. I don't know the term. But I'm going to practice on you know, the spoiler, the nose cone and that. But let's get into it. Okay, so I kind of just went into it and didn't film that much, but a bit of a learning curve. These are the bits that are primered, but I did the car first coat. My aim was to try and do a light coat as possible. It has run in some areas, but you know, you can sand it down, cover it a bit, but I'm going to have some overspray, so don't freak out. But it took a while to get used to the gun and stuff, but it's doing what I need it to do. It's covered the car. The sun's out actually now, which will help a bit, and it's not that cold. it's just not ideal. And the wind's down, that's the main thing, so the dust particles aren't too bad. But like any imperfections I'll just sand out, but I'll try and do a film of me doing the next coat. I know I'm going to have to spend time looking at the overspray, but I think it's coming out quite well. Right, that's the second coat done. It's really taking shape now. It did run a bit, so you can't see it that well on the camera, but so yeah, like I said, it's run a little bit on the doors. Yeah, like that. Try and sand it down. Gonna do another coat or two. My strategy is, if the more coats I do, if I have to sand, then the more paint I'm able to take off. But obviously this is where it matters because it's going to show, so might as well deal with it. But other than the areas I knew about, the car's actually quite straight, because I know the primer's not the end coat, but still pretty cool to see. So yeah, a few more coats and it should be done. Okay, so after nearly 3 coats, I think, it's done. I got a bit of tiger striping on the roof, but I can go over it again or sand it a bit, but it really wasn't that bad. Much more fun than sanding. Still got a lot to learn, but I think this will do for the track car. I've still got loads of primer left, so see what happens. I'm going to let it dry for 2 days. Then it'll be easier to sand when it's dried. Weather permitting, after it's been sanded, I'll put the clear on, and once the clear's on, after 2 days, I'll put the base coat on, and then it's quicker to clear, so I won't have to wait again. But yeah, leave this for 2 days, sand it a bit, and then put it all back together after I've painted it properly. I got some overspray, but oh well. But yeah, like I said, I think for the purposes of a track car, it'll do just fine. Yeah, time to pack up.